Kia ora koutou katoa, ko te Wīpi Māori, and today we're going to be doing our pork boil up. So without any further ado, let's get right on to this. Righto, so good here, I got some pork rashers, some pork belly. Just threw them right into the hot pan there to, sear them up before I put them in the kohua in there. Anyways, as you can see here, just searing them off a bit, eh? And while we're doing this, I was like, I should probably salt them now, so I salted the white and the pork belly. And once they got pretty brown on the skin bit, I just switch them over, gave them a little bit of browning on the other side. So as you can see here, they're starting to kind of boil as they sear, so it was almost time to get them out. Rightio, here we go, putting them in the fucking kohua now. And then got to get that pan drippings in there too, extra flavour, And now time to leave this to just boil for a couple hours, eh? I left this for about 4 hours before putting anything else in. Now then though, I did kind of have to go out and do something, so I turned it down after this, but this is, how I like to boil them normally. Well then, it's been about 4 hours later, I think, as you can see, looking pretty good already. Radio, time to cut up some of our hua whenua, This is going to be a cabbage boil up, so, got to cut the cabbage up first. I decided to put this one in first because, it's a bit harder. Especially the white bit, and from experience, it didn't really cook down very good last time, so I decided to boil this one a little longer. And as you can see here, just throwing them in the kohua. Now, I've got to admit though, I used to do it, like rewind stuff then, kapiti, but now recently I've been thinking doing kapiti then rewind, because I've got to boil it longer, but if it was wombok instead of regular cabbage, I'd put that in later, which I actually did too. And it's only time to peel our rewind and other stuff. Gotten a bit better at using the noihi to peel, so I thought I'd show it off for you all, eh? Anyways, just simple technique, just turn the food into the knife. I like to push it up and down a little bit sometimes if it gets stuck, but don't push too hard or you'll fucking cut your hand open probably, eh? As you can see here, just finishing up that anyway, and I didn't just fucking drop it like a dumbass. Anyways, now, I'm just gonna cut that anyway, I decided to do, quarters, big enough to not just fall apart, but, I don't like my rewind too big, otherwise it's kinda hard to eat. Right, up next we got the kumara. Recently, I've been liking kumara a bit more. I used to fucking hate it when I was younger, but now, I'm starting to like it a bit more and actually taste the sweetness, especially because I'm cooking it for so fucking long. But just peel that fella and cut him up too. And honestly, I kind of wish I put a bit more kumara in. I think I like it more than poke now. I can't believe myself when I'm saying this. Anyways, got my peeled kumara, just cut it in half, eh? Fuck, I should have put way more in. Rightio, time for the poke now. I got this is straight from the fucking garden from one of my whānau, eh? Fucking, it was quite the chore. I had to change knives fucking opening this one, eh? So here's one of my bigger knives. I didn't want to use any of my expensive ones because they were in my knife bag. I can't be fucked grabbing them. But I figured out how to open it eventually. Anyways, next, I just cut off the stems and then cut them into better chunks to put in the kohua. Righto, got all our hua whenua here, finna chuck them all into the fucking kohua too now. Oh well, look at that fucking boy, eh? Almost looks like a fucking ramen broth, that's how you know it's good. Means the fat's all nice and emulsified kinda. Anyways, a little later now, finna throw in the wombok too, just kinda had some extra lying around, thought I'd throw it in, eh? Didn't want to overcook it though. And here it is in the kohua. And if you're wondering why there isn't a lid anymore, well, you know, I was looking at the lid, and I was like, hey, there's a weird bump in it. And that's when I realized the lid's probably moments off of fucking cracking all into my fucking kohua, which would be very bad because that means I can't eat this fucking fire kai kohua. So, you know, for the sake of the boil up, I had to stop using the lid, which meant everything cooked a little slower, which was actually good for the wombok. And it led to some interesting cooking experience. And anyways, another afterthought, I was like, you know what, fucking, I'm throwing in this random frozen sausage, eh? Well, now then, you know, a couple more hours later, fucking, look at this thing. It doesn't look the best right now, I'm gonna be honest, but when I plate this fucking boil up, it's gonna be mad good, trust me, cuz. Now then, you're probably thinking, if you're having the boil up, a kai kohua, kai heia te paroa, where's the bread at? Well, I decided to do some rewana crumpet pancake thingos, so yeah, here we go. Took a couple tries, because my bug's kind of weird. But yeah, no, I got it in the end, eh? Anyways, in the meantime, you know, so the fucking kai could cool off a bit while I'm doing that, I plated it up and, oh, he tino wa tahua tēnei ne. Oh, look at this thing, I can't wait to devour it. Righto, first successful attempt, I think it was. Had to mix in a bit of extra flour, you know how it is. But anyways, here we go, the final product. Got some rewana crumpet things on the side, and akai kohua over. Right, let's start with a bit of this pork belly, eh? Oof, it was so fucking good, so tender. The hinu was just like fucking jelly or pata, you know, eh? Right, next up, gotta try that pork sausage too, eh? Like, normally when I do this, it's way more tender, but this time, because I put it in a bit later, it was still kind of tougher, but it was still real good, eh? Righto, let's try a bit of this riwai, eh? Oof, so tender. Admittedly though, this one, it kind of got steamed, because it wasn't fully underwater, and the lid was off too, eh? Oh, and a bit of the kumara. I can't believe it. This kumara really changed my opinions on it, eh? I fucking like this one. Righto, next up, gotta get a bit of that fucking pokena. Honestly, it's crazy. It's almost sweeter than the kumara, and it's like basically mush. But still good as. We're gonna get a little sneak taste of this fucking rewana crumpet thing, eh? So nice, so tender, pretty sour. Right, and last up are kapiti and wombok. Oof, so nice. Still a little crunch, not complete jelly. So you know, if you ask me, overall, this is probably the best fucking boil up I've ever made. The perfect amount of salt to really get that good taste without having to put anything extra in. You know, the real heart and soul of a good boil up. So satisfying. I ate all of this bowl with ease, with another bowl for tomorrow. And it's going to be even better then. But anyways, if you liked the video, don't remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff. And yeah, ka kita no te whānau. I'm going to be doing more videos maybe, who knows.